most easiest attachment. I feel bad, but hey, you guys are here for a reason, right?
All right, were we just communicating with you, Peggy, with the running planchette? Was that you?
He's back around the world.
Around the world. Who's back? Is there somebody else in this room?
People.
How many entities or people are there in this room?
About 5.
5. What were we trying to draw us using the running planchette? Do all these 5 spirits here possess Peggy? Are you all using Peggy as a vessel? Why do you use Peggy as a vessel?
Target.
Target other people. How many spirits use Peggy as a vessel?
Me.
Me. So maybe just one.
I lead.
What are your intentions? Why do you need Peggy?
Attraction?
Are you trying to... So maybe there's something else.
No.
Who else is controlling Peggy? Something else.
No.
Who else is controlling Peggy?
Can't.
Is controlling Peggy?
Can't do it.
Whoever's leading is overpowering this other thing controlling Peggy.
Ik heb alleen tegen Niels gezegd dat mijn was weer gewoon weg was. Oh ja, maar het was proper, stond hier en dat was bij de vel. Ja. Want dat is geplooid aan je.
Ja, maar ik doe wel dat je dat van boven had gepakt.
Nee, ik heb gisteravond speciaal een half uur voor ik ging gaan slapen op mijn gat op de grond gezeten om...
Wat je doet, je proper was, hè. Ik zal even een doos geven. Want zo op de grond zou ik...
Ja, want Niels zei ook, ik mocht dat in zijn kast leggen, maar ja, ik heb zoveel kleren en dan pak ik al gewoon jullie kasten in, snap je? Dus ik heb gezegd, dat ga ik nou niet doen. Ik weet, maar Niels zei dat ik het mocht doen, maar... Nee, ik weet, maar daarmee heb ik het ook niet gedaan, daarmee heb ik het op de grond heb laten liggen.
Dat heb ik ook al aangedocht, ja, helemaal in het begin.
By the way, ik ben jou niet aan het filmen, ik ben terug die dingen aan het filmen, hè. Die laptop, hè.
Moet deze ook?
Graag als dat lukt.
Deze ook, hè?
Ja, maar het ding is wel met die sjaal, dat is echt wol.
Ja, ik weet het, dat mag niet op dat moet op heel lage temperatuur.
Ja.
Dat weet ik, dat mag zo weer eens, hè.
Hello, just wait for a minute, just talking real quick to my mother-in-law.
Deze is niet, hè, Becca?
Nee.
Dan ga ik daar.
En ik heb ook, want ik dacht dat Niels in een box kwijt was, dus hij zoekt even boven. Maar ja, daar ligt het dus niet, daar met dat beetje rommelig is daar. Ja, deze hier.
Die lijkt al, die leert wel een paar in het toch zelf naar beneden gebracht.
Ja, maar dat wisten we niet meer. En mijn box, ja, die vind ik zelf niet meer terug. Mijn 3 boxen.
Welke box?
Eén van de 3 heb ik terug. Ik heb een Roseland.
Dat weet ik.
Ik heb daar nog zo'n kleine, zo ovaalachtige zwarte box.
Zo'n vierkantje heb ik toen gevonden hier. Zo'n zwart vierkant. Dat weet ik nog.
Die ben ik kwijt en ik ben die zo'n grote box. Ja, ik heb al gekeken, maar ik vind hem niet. Ik heb alle dozen nagekeken, maar de zakken kan ik moeilijk doen, hè.
Ja, maar de zak kan dan niet liggen, want anders gooi ik een zak.
Much of laughing.
It could be who Peggy was in real life and or a demonic entity in the afterlife who just took control.
Haha, been waiting for.
How long do you plan to be with Peggy? Are you trapped in her forever?
Not now. Key. There's 2.
Your only intention is just to do bad things to people, but why? What do you get out of doing this?
New home.
New home? Always looking for an attachment. Have you ever been taken out of your box before?
This is it.
This is the only time. Looking for a new home?
Last time.
There's no fucking way of saying that. Are you trying to attach yourself to us right now?
You stupid.
I'm not talking to whatever malevolent entity is here. I'm talking to actually Peggy, the Peggy in real life. Is there something trying to harm us? Does something want to attach itself?
I walk away.
Hoezo nat?
Okay, we can't do this anymore. This is not good.
Oh, fuck.
Just like we researched, there's 2 entities haunting Peggy. Its whole purpose is having bad intentions and getting people to come to the museum so that it can attach itself to as many people as possible and spread this negativity.
I mean, that's kind of exactly what Zach said. He was like, dude, like, you were literally setting yourself up, and especially by us holding hands and stuff. He said that was, like, literally the way to get an attachment. Oh my god, wait. Remember?
Ja, ik doe dat niet open met dat Niels' kamer, dus ik ga niet zomaar iets...
Pain while doing an investigation is one of the first signs of attachment. attachment. Hey, thank you for talking with us, but you cannot attach yourself to us. You cannot go home with us. You must stay here in the museum.
You have to stay here. And to the real life Peggy, thank you so much for communicating. Thank you for all the answers that you've given us tonight. But again, nothing evil possessing this doll can follow us home or harm us in any way.
Oh my god.
Moest jij toch een blauw NMBS-ticketje vinden?
Vooral dat niet, manneke. Niks. Schoenen
Goodbye, Peggy. Thank you.
Bye.
Now my favorite part of the trip, time to see Robert. Let's go.
Alright guys, so there's actually a second point to this video that I'm kind of trying to keep away from Colby. I just thought because if we are going to the 3 most haunted dolls in the world, it would be the perfect opportunity to create the most powerful environment we've ever been in. Like if there's ever a time that we're going to prove the paranormal, it's this. I am trying to get that moment where someone like causes me to levitate or throws me up against the wall or something like that. And I think that's this opportunity. You know that Peggy will haunt people through a photo or a video. And we know
Ik heb al eens
that
gekeken
Robert
daar,
uses people
daar,
to take
daar,
photos.
daar.
So my plan is to take a picture of both these next haunted dolls and bring them to Annabelle. Hopefully combine the energy of all three
Hi.
haunted dolls and see what happens.
nee, dat is
I have
online,
no
hè.
idea if that's gonna do anything, but
How are
regardless,
you?
let's go big. Sorry, Colby, you're gonna see this in the future.
I know it's a bit shaky though, but it's just because I'm just holding it. My phone is not real stable because it's charging. Yeah.
Alright. What's up, Peggy? Real quick,
Okay, thank you. Aren't you also one of my subscribers? So yeah, I really appreciate you subscribed. It's real sweet and I hope you like it. I do all weird crazy things sometimes and I just do random things. So yeah, it's always gonna be something different on my channel because I'm into different shit.
Alright guys, we flew down
Oh
here
really?
to
I
Key
thought
West,
you were
Florida,
subscribed
revisit our
already.
old friend, Robert
You don't
the
have to
Dog,
if you
which
don't want
may or
to,
may not
but
be the worst decision
I will
we've ever
appreciate it. Thank you.
Remember last time we were in this very hallway, you were dry heaving everywhere?
I almost just throw up. Yeah.
Are you German?
If you take a photo of Robert the doll without permission, you will be cursed until you apologize. Just to prove that, the museum has received over 10,000 apology letters from those who disrespected Robert. Some of these curses
Okay.
include sickness, car accidents, career setbacks,
Wat
and
daarbij
even
alleen maar ik ben niet Karel.
relationship
But
problems.
specifically,
It sounds a little
Robert
bit
is known to
German.
give you cancer. Yeah, we may or may not have had one of the worst years of bad luck in our entire lives, which is why we came back to apologize to Robert himself.
And to figure out how involved he really was in all of those horrible experiences. So let's get into it. Let's go.
They say he's the world's most haunted doll. 1904, he arrives in Key West from Germany, and he's given as a gift to a little boy. That was Robert Eugene Otto. The boy becomes obsessed with the doll. He gives him his name, Robert.
Robert and Jean became best friends, spending hours a day talking to each other. The Otto family even said that they would hear two distinct voices, one that was childlike, but then one that was deep and raspy.
Whenever Gene would do something bad or get in trouble, he would blame it on Robert.
Is
the
the
doll,
volume
which is a
okay,
big
or do
theory
it
of
has
why
to be
Robert has
higher,
become
lower?
negative over time.
And his catchphrase becomes, I didn't do it, Robert did it.
At night, Gene's parents would hear furniture moving around, and when they came into the room, they would find their kid crying and cowering in the corner. Some stories even say that the parents witnessed their own son being pinned down to the bed by
Oh,
Robert.
you can speak German.
Doors would close on their own, silverware would be warped, and some even believe that when they looked Robert in the eyes, his facial expression changes.
The school kids used to
I'm
go
speaking
by
Dutch.
their house, and they'd look up and they'd see Robert in the window moving around on his own.
And in the last decade of Gene's life, he would spend most of his time alone in the attic talking to Robert the doll. Robert the doll was Gene's best friend in life, and now maybe in the afterlife. He was donated to this museum in 1994 and has been locked away ever since.
Footprints have even been spotted leading away from Robert's glass case, meaning there's a possibility that Robert is walking around in this museum.
Can you
at
maybe
3
say it in
a.m. Our guy
English?
David has
Because
gotten so many attachments from working with Robert
I
that he
can
claims to
really
have
speak
levitated
German.
5 feet off the ground.
He's in that case right
I
there.
speak Dutch.
Oh, God.
Dude, I'm not kidding.
My heart is like genuinely pounding.
Kind of makes sense. There's a lot of horrific things that happened after we made that mistake. We were just kind of pushing every boundary.
I'm not saying that Robert was the one that gave us such bad luck in
So you
2023,
speak,
but
Dutch
if there is a
too?
chance that he did, we're about to come face to face with him again.
Hopefully he likes us more this time. I mean, the whole goal of coming back here is to get back on his good side so it doesn't happen again.
We can't disrespect him. For everybody watching at home, if you do not want to look at Robert,
Oh,
this is your
okay,
warning
hello.
right now.
We won't show him, but just throughout this video, be warned, he is known to curse people who would take pictures or film him without permission. Robert, we're going to take off this covering. But before we come face to face with you once again, we just want to say that we come here with the utmost respect. We want answers, we want to apologize. But firstly, we want to ask your permission to film you, film our experiences, film our interaction, our conversation with you tonight. So with your permission, we'll proceed.
Okay, ready? This is fucked. 3, 2, 1.
Mijn naam is Alicia.
This one feels different.
If Robert was the one who affected us in our personal lives so deeply, we cannot mess around. This is the most powerful, darkest thing we've ever encountered. I can't even think about it. It's so scary.
Well, again, in order not to get cursed, we can't film or take pictures of him without his permission. So I say first thing, we ask him if he wants to talk to us and who he wants to talk to tonight.
Met de Philips Latte Go betekent gezelligheid koffietijd. En altijd het juiste moment
Just a little
voor
bit of
heerlijke koffie.
ads, so I'm gonna come back soon. Just give me a minute or 30 seconds and I'll be back.
Neem Pro Magnor elke dag. Het nummer 1 magnesiummerk bij apotheken.
Alright guys, I actually came out here to give you an update on my plan. Not only am I going to take another photo of Robert with the Polaroid camera tonight, I have something new. When we left Vegas, I brought 2 voodoo dolls of ourselves. They literally have Colby and I's faces on it. We actually use this on our React channel. We like opened it up and put it in a demo box. But these are not just random regular dolls. They were made specifically to hold our spirits. I brought these for a special plan. Hopefully what happens is I'm able to use both this picture and the Robert the Doll picture to haunt the dolls and bring the voodoo dolls over to Annabelle to create the biggest paranormal storm ever created. I need this. I want to prove it to you guys. I want to push the bar. This is an opportunity that I cannot pass up.
Alright guys, so we got equipment set up. Sam's gonna be using the music box, I'm gonna be using the static box, and we're gonna let Robert choose who he wants to talk to under the SS method tonight.
Robert, if you would like to speak with one of us tonight, you can do so by showing us. If you walk right next to me, I'll be able to know that you want to talk to me. If you want to go up to this device in front of Colby, we'll know that you want to talk to him.
Wasn't Robert possessed by 2 spirits?
There's many a theory, but we can actually talk to the owner here later about like the theories of what he thinks is going on. I just thought about this. We haven't come in and apologized to him yet, so maybe he's still angry with us.
Well, Robert, we are planning on apologizing and having a deeper conversation with you. Now's your chance to show us who you want to talk to specifically. Dude, I remember last time I was here too. I did an investigation right there by myself. It's just crazy to like think back on all those memories and realize how far we've come in just like a year and a half.
And how much has changed in our lives since Robert the Doll first video. Robert, if there's a big part of you that doesn't want to talk to us tonight, you can give us a different sign rather than coming up to one of our pieces of equipment. But if you'd like to talk to us, walk on either side or make something move on either side of your case.
What if he's still upset? Like you said, like what if he just doesn't even want to entertain a conversation?
Oh,
these guys
no,
getting
I'm from Antwerp.
I mean, he could be still angry. We don't know. It might be a good idea to start with an apology rather than starting with this investigation.
I didn't even tell you this, but I wrote a letter.
You wrote like an actual letter?
Again, I'm not saying that he caused all the bad things that happened in my life in 2023, but if he did, like I just wanted to be safe and cover myself.
Maybe we need to start with the apology before we do any further investigation.
Yeah. You guys know what happened to me in 2023. Do you believe that Robert the Doll cursed me?
Yes, absolutely. The intention of your guys' video was to come in and see if he would do it. And I think you opened yourself up.
When I was writing the book about Robert, I started having issues. My life became hell, and I came up to the museum with a psychic. She told me, Robert's telling me he wants to give you cancer. Right when she said that, I felt like somebody took a knife and jammed it into my groin. It was so painful, I had to go outside. So when I saw what happened to you, it took me back then. I'm like, absolutely, this is Robert's way of doing it. And he's doing it to you instead. And listen, I think your ride's just starting because you've given them a new level of power. You've given them a lot of energy because a lot of people have seen what you're doing with Robert.
Sometimes people get in car trouble, their flights get canceled, but you guys invited millions of people to see this.
Right. And now I think these dark entities look at you as a partner in crime.
All right. What did you think of that? That was a lot.
Not kidding. Like before we do anything else, we have to apologize.
This is really fucked.
That's messed up. When it comes to like my personal life, and to hear him saying that, yes, I without a doubt believe that happened to you because of Robert.
And that he says the curse is not lifted, if not even getting worse.
I can't let something like that affect my mental health for the rest of my life. So I'm gonna go in there. I'm gonna apologize. I'm gonna be completely sincere and honest with him that I do not want anything but to respect him. And I'm gonna pray to God and ask help from this child spirit to follow me for the rest of my life, because I'm not kidding. Like, I didn't really think about the repercussions until right now. He literally just said like, yes, this doll gave you cancer. In my head, I was always being like, well, maybe that was the thing, maybe. But like hearing somebody so confidently say like, yes, dude, we have to take this seriously. Like, I need to go apologize. It sounded like there might be a glimpse of hope for me if I'm sincere about it and I really pour my heart into it. And that's what I did in this letter. So not kidding, before we do anything else tonight, any investigations, before I even like look him in the eyes again, I'm going to apologize right now.
I'm not convinced that an apology is going to be enough, and time will tell.
Do you have any recommendations on like what do you think would work?
To lift the curse from both of us and even Nate, who was here last night.
Well, I tell you, sincerity is the biggest part of it. I can see talking to you how freaked out you were by that thing.
For sure.
If there's even that little bit of, I don't believe this, then... So I appeal to the child spirit and ask for protection and ask for the curse to be removed.
De leukste kerstcadeaus voor je kinderen. Als eerste dit kindertablet, waar jij als ouder het slot, de speeltijd en gebruik van de app.
Time to do what we're here to do. Try to lift a curse that's lasted for the last year and a half. You ready?
I'm ready. Dear Robert, first off, I just want to say thank you for allowing me to come visit you again. I acknowledge your power. I know you could have stopped us if you really wanted to. So thank you. Thank you for giving me the chance to come back here and apologize to you. I hope we can make things right between us. Last year was by far the most difficult year of our entire lives. Everything changed for us, both for the better and for worse. When I was diagnosed with cancer in January of 2023, it didn't feel real. I was at my lowest physically, mentally, and emotionally. It was a wake-up call that even with everything I was going through, to realize I had to live my life to the fullest. My cancer journey was the toughest thing I've ever been through, but for all the pain that it also brought Sam and I closer than ever. It reminded me that I have the best friend anyone could ask for, and I'm proud to call him my brother for life. So Robert, I'm not sure if you cursed me or not, but I do...
Hold on guys. Een van de dozen kunt je normaal wel overzetten, want er is zo'n doos dat niet zo vol zit.
Ik heb me wel gevraagd voor een pak karton dozen mee te brengen, maar hij kan er niet met zijn brommer, ik kan ze niet gaan halen. Als jij lege dozen kunt pakken, hè.
Nee, de lijst kunnen dat hier ook, hè.
Ja, nee, die zijn te klein. Die bananendozen. Het moet echt zo'n grote doos hebben voor evenwas.
Ik heb een idee. Kun jij dat even zo vasthouden en gewoon laten spelen ondertussen? En dan ga ik er op die doos.
Ja, maar ik kan niet blijven rechts, want ik heb...
Maar je kunt zitten, hè. Ik ga daarop, ik ga even op die doos doen.
Ja, ik daar moet wel zitten. Dan ga ik ook meer recht.
Ik ook niet daarmee dat ik deed dat het vastpak zo.
Dan moet ik zo nog aan dat wassen.
Oké. Anders, want ja, dus Niels wil straks nog even praten over de kleren gewoon.
Ja, ik heb het dus gevraagd om papi voor in de kast te leggen, daar is die kast veel te klein voor. Ga niet.
Maar dat maakt mij nu ook niet zo uit.
Want
Doos is voor mij oké.
Ik heb mijn papi ook al gevraagd voor mijn kleren ergens in te steken. Dat let papi niet toe.
Sorry, maar dat vind ik erover
Dat
gaan.
is mijn klerenkast deze.
Ja, maar ik bedoel, jij bent zijn vrouw.
Ja, nee,
Als wettelijk is hij verplicht u zo goed mogelijk te kunnen verzorgen.
Deze kast is van mij, hè. Deze.
En hoe groot is nu wel zijn kast?
Daar kun je niks bij krijgen. Vol zitten kleren in dat nog meer als wij, dan ik niet jij.
Ja, maar als je dat goed plooit, kun je zelfs nog een kast vrij krijgen.
Nee, mijn kleren komen niet bij iemand anders te liggen. Nooit. Nooit. Dat deed ik vroeger ook niet. En ik heb mijn papi gevraagd, die venster moeten openzetten door een dag. Alleen als je al weggaat, moeten die dicht doen. Want die muren kunnen beschommelen. En het is daarom dat je een natte was krijgt op de grond. Die kamer is niet te vochtig.
Oké.
Het is maar, ja, maar ik weet niet, is tot deze open? Ik weet het niet.
Ik ga wel verder moeten doen, want er zijn wel wat kijkers. Ik ga het dan zo meteen, als deze afgerond is. Er is nog wacht, een kwartier
Ja,
plus
dus
25
Ja,
minuten.
maar dat is nu, als die was klaar is, dan zal ik wel even wachten dan we naar boven te komen.
Ja.
Nee, maar dat is goed.
Allee.
Maar,
Jojo.
Everything happens for a reason. I know I'm going to enjoy the rest of my life and make the most of it. So here it is. Robert, I'm so sorry that I disrespected you. I didn't understand your power and should have never taken that lightly. I'm truly, genuinely sorry. I really, really hope that you can accept my apology. Your friends, Colby.
Feel good?
Yeah, it feels a lot better, but I just really hope he accepts it. The fact that there's like a huge theory that he might be like a portal and there's just like constant dark energies that are attaching to him. I just hope like he knows, or whatever child spirit is with him, takes that genuinely and seriously and protects you and I for the rest of our lives. Because with this haunted stuff, like, we never mean to disrespect. Yes, we push the line. Yes, we want to show as many of you guys watching this as possible that the paranormal is real, and so we do some crazy stuff. But when it comes to our personal life, and especially me getting cancer, it's no joke. Like, I've got to, like, I don't know, I just can't. I don't want to put myself in the mind space that could ever happen again. I feel better, but it's genuinely scary.
Maybe we just ask, what if we do an investigation, maybe do an Estes method, and just be frank with them. Just straight up, does he accept our apology or not? We aren't going to leave until we get an answer, just so you can make sure you feel good about this.
And it's so amazing. I've been dreaming this up tonight. Starting out making a move.
Some people believe that Robert is just a reflection of negativity that was generated from being blamed so much whenever Gene would do something wrong throughout childhood. Or maybe Robert is just a vessel.
He is protecting this child's spirit if Robert ever feels disrespected. People assume Robert's just one entity, but he's not. Certain psychics have come here and they said that there's a portal inside of Robert. And so you have this innocent child who is the main spirit. That's the daughter of Emily Abbott, who is the servant. But then you have these two main protectors. People describe them as these 8-foot-tall creatures. When you disrespect the child, it's almost like the child comes and like tags you with a sticky tar, and then these guys come out and they latch onto you and they stay with you. And they'll affect your thoughts and they'll affect your health. The only way to get them off of you is to apologize.
So we're about to do the Estes method, but as we were grabbing our equipment, the guides gave us a shot that was specifically made for Robert. They told us to take one and then go pour one for Robert. So we just did that. So if you guys want to see that whole process, us taking the shot and then apologizing again to Robert, go to exploreclub.com. Also on Explore Club, there's just tons of behind the scenes, lots of new investigations, live streams, giveaways, podcasts. We have so much content on there, so click down below, check it out.
it seems like he's growing stronger and that the curse is extending beyond.
So do you believe that he can curse people through a screen? Does he have that sort of power, or is it mostly...
If people go out of their way to disrespect him and try to see if it's real, then yeah, I think he would be inclined to mess with them.
So if you do disrespect him, these shadow entities will follow you forever. Okay guys, it is now time for the Estes method. This is also the time that we are going to be showing Robert the Doll's face. So make sure you do not disrespect him if you don't want to be cursed.
This is our warning to you right now. We're going to show him in 3, 2, 1.
Colby's apology right here. Figure it makes no sense if Colby goes under and is the direct contact with Robert. And get to the bottom of this. Let's do it. Robert, if we are talking to you and you would like to speak with us tonight, please let Colby know through these headphones, the spirit box. Robert or anybody with Robert, are you here?
Something's trying to talk.
We really wish to contact the spirit of Robert, possibly the spirit of Gene Otto. Is he here? Is there any other? Hi, thank you for talking with us. What kind of spirit are we talking to right now? Are you human or non-human? What type of spirit are we speaking with?
Friend? Just like dude friend or something.
Thank you. Yeah, we want to talk to our friend Robert. If this
Someone has said in the interview about it.
was a child spirit, that's exactly what David was talking about.
He left.
Robert, did you accept Colby's apology?
Fun.
We really want to talk to.
Is that what you want?
Yeah, we really want Robert to fully accept this apology. We don't know if you accepted it last time. Can you give some sort of
Can't expect another level.
Robert, were you the one that cursed us last year? Did you cause the misfortune in 2023?
What would you like to know?
Robert, are you glad that we came back? We came back to apologize. Are you happy to see us?
Always.
Okay, that's good. So do you accept this apology? Colby really poured his heart out and was very, very sincere. Do you accept this apology?
Time will tell, I think.
What type of spirit are you?
Today on Try. Did you mean it?
We came here with utmost respect, just to apologize.
Don't lie to me.
No, we did. Colby spent a long time writing out this letter, really thinking about it. We've been preparing for this.
God is trusting you.
I feel like he doesn't believe us. What will happen if you don't accept our apology? Can it get any worse?
Just laughter.
What will happen if I take a picture of you, Robert?
How dare you?
I'm taking a picture of Peggy. I would love to bring a picture of you as well to the Annabelle.
Faith.
I just want to prove something to the world. Will you help me do that? If you'll help me show the world.
Jump in.
Do you know who Annabelle is?
No, I'll be there.
Okay, thank you, Robert. Are you scared?
It's all connected.
Everything's connected, or the dolls? Do you mean to say Peggy, you, and Annabelle, the two most haunted dolls in the world, are connected? Please confirm that.
It's powerful.
How are you guys connected? We heard from Peggy.
We're here from higher up. Oh my God. We're next to one something.
We literally travel across the country.
Coming back for more, and I know.
Well, you know, we are coming back from
That's
home.
funny.
We have to apologize.
Do you really believe in these things? Because I do.
Our video has given you the notoriety.
Searching for?
We're just searching for the answer. We're trying to figure out how to prove this to the world. Can you prove that to us, Robert?
If you believe. It's about intention.
That's exactly what we're talking about, intention, believing. Like we're going to see everything come together. I think there is a powerful thing that can happen if we bring all three energies together. Any final word? What do you have to say to Colby before we leave? Will you stay with him, or will you leave him alone once and for all?
Water.
I know we're surrounded by water right now.
Don't test me. For now. Good.
It's a good thing to not test him for now. together, they understand that each other is powerful. There is some connection with these types of spirits. But I mean, it is just a gateway up in heaven, or like David said, these dolls, these haunted objects might be portals. I think we need to be very, very careful moving forward, especially going to the most haunted of them all next.
I was gonna say, like, we've seen Peggy multiple times, we've seen Robert twice now, but Annabelle is somebody we've never dealt with before.
And supposedly the most haunted, and we might literally be walking into the greatest paranormal event we've ever been a part of. Once again, we're back. I want you to curse as you come with us to the Annabelle.
Philips presenteert
Me?
Philips laat
I don't know.
Met
I can believe they will,
would,
but I don't think
perfectie.
also they would. Like, you know, it's a double thing. But I will understand why she will curse me.
And finally, we are here at the War Museum to come face to face with the real Annabelle doll, the most famous haunted doll in the world.
Our goal tonight is to figure out how all these dolls are connected and what this demonic energy wants to tell the world.
Yes, guys, we are at the New England Paranormalology Research Center. I've never heard of that word before. As we were flying over here from Robert the Doll, we experienced the worst turbulence ever. Absolutely terrifying. I don't know if that's an omen or something, but I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, you definitely were looking at me like, oh god, we might actually die today.
No, we were shaken up there.
I'm a Christian
In
also.
1970, a nursing student received a 3-foot-tall Raggedy Ann doll as a gift from her mother, and almost immediately, strange events began to happen around the apartment. It started with the doll moving from room to room on its own, and then little handwritten notes would appear with the words, "Help us." But then the nurse's boyfriend would have nightmares of the doll climbing onto his bed and strangling him, and then soon after, there was blood found on the back of the doll's hands. They called a psychic medium who told them that the spirit of a 7-year-old girl named Annabelle was haunting them, trying to get their attention. The spirit of the little girl wanted to enter the Raggedy Ann doll, and the nursing students allowed it. They even treated the doll like their very own child, which made everything much worse.
Later on, the nurse's boyfriend started hearing noises from the other room, so he went to go check on the doll. But when he noticed that no one else was in the room besides Annabelle, he picked up the doll and started shaking it, saying, "You're nothing but a toy." Then immediately, he felt a pain and doubled over, screaming. There were 7 bloody claw marks slashed across his chest, 3 vertical and 4 horizontal, and that is when they knew they needed help. So a priest arrived at their apartment with Ed and Lorraine Warren, the 2 most famous demonologists who you might have heard of from our Conjuring series. Ed said there was never a child spirit named Annabelle, and this was actually a demon. One that needed an exorcism ASAP or the students might be killed. The priest blessed the home, and Ed and Lorraine Warren left with the possessed doll, fearing that the evil would never leave Annabelle, even to this day. What's crazy about this location is we are actually having a priest bless us before we even walk inside.
Mocking or antagonizing Annabelle is a potential death sentence. In fact, the owners are so terrified of the doll's power that anytime anybody comes to investigate the museum, they get it blessed by a priest.
My name is Father Bob Daly. I assist paranormal groups, especially in the area of spiritual warfare. Great! I'm going to be blessing with special oil that I bless in honor of St. Joseph.
Talia?
St. Joseph, the terror of demons.
Hallo.
So for your protection.
Gewoon hallo.
Appreciate that. Bless you.
Wat?
So the Holy Spirit, mighty God, in your light, in your presence, protect them, protect each other, and affection, the Son of the Holy Spirit, we both of you be protected in His life, in His life, in His grace. Amen.
So the team here at the War Museum has allowed us to both go in first to go see Annabelle just by ourselves. So we're going to bring a couple pieces of equipment, the obelisk and the REM pod, and go see if she's around before the museum itself gets blessed. We're going to find out what happens.
And I'll give you this, and I'll be waiting to hear you scream. I'm waiting to hear you come back.
Perfect.
That's what I meant.
All right, I'm going.
Good luck.
Here we go. Oh my God. I have seen so many pictures and videos of this place. I never thought I would actually be in here myself. Okay guys, I have the obelisk. I'm not gonna lie, I'm terrified right now. I'm starting to shake. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice, but yeah, this place is not good. You can tell. Turning on the obelisk right now. Yeah, that's just calibration. It says disease. Famous disease. Providence. Alright, so Annabelle is right in front of me. I'm gonna walk up now. Ed, it's a tried Ed. Let me put this down here just for a second. She's a lot bigger
I
than
think
I
they
expected.
can.
I think they said when she's standing up, she's 3 feet tall. Viewer discretion. If you do not want to look at Annabelle, I'm about to flip the camera to show you what she looks like for the first time. I cannot believe that thing already said Ed. You guys ready? Look, this is finished. Look away now if you don't want to see. 3, 2.
I'm looking away.
1. Malicious, right when I turn the camera. Here we go. Surreal being with her for the first time. The real Annabelle doll is right here. Everybody knows Annabelle, especially from the movie. I don't know if you guys remember this, but in the
I will
Conjuring house,
believe.
they have the same exact box.
I believe in
It says, "Warning,
Jesus. Sometimes I just
positively do not open." And they have
pray
this tarot card as well.
if I feel
Cross above
scared
it.
or something, because right now I
Guys,
do
I'm not even
feel a
holding
little
the
bit
obelisk, and
scared.
it said malicious and
So
angry
that's why I'm
already.
praying in
Look
my
at all
mind.
the artifacts around here. Ed and Lorraine were famous demonologists, not ghost hunters, so there's a couple demonologist books. Let me go. Poltergeist right after I said that. No way. All the scary artifacts. Look at this, guys. I don't even know what that thing is up there on the right. There's a root. There's a Bible right here. Thank God they have that. I'm going to put the obelisk right here in front of her. Ask a couple questions. Annabelle, I come here with all the respect in the world.
Guys, I looked in the eyes. What the fuck do I have to do right now?
I promise to not disrespect you. I'm only here. Call lasting. This thing's going crazy and I'm not even touching it. I'm only here to hear any sort of message that you want to give people.
Thank you.
This is absolutely insane how much this is going off. I do not understand. It's been a long time since it's gone this crazy. Annabelle, we're only going to be here for tonight, so if you would like to communicate with us, please let me know. If this is you, it's known faster. I'm not sure because there's so many other haunted objects in here. If this is you talking to me, which we're going to figure out very soon, but again, I just come with respect. I'm just here to show you to as many people as possible and hear whatever you have to say. There was like a big crack on the roof as soon as I said that.
Oral-B blijft beschermen tussen de poetsbeurten door met tinfluoride voor een reiniging die blijft.
I've been in here for about 10 minutes.
Anja! Riep je me? Nee. Oké.
Put down a REM pod for Sam and then let him go and experience this for himself. I don't know if you noticed this, but as soon as I stopped talking to Annabelle, the obelisk stopped saying words completely. Turning on REM pod. I'm also going to take this back and give it to Sam as I go. Thank you, Annabelle. Immediately went off. I'm out of here. I'm leaving. It's your turn. And the REM pod just went off. It said Ed, malicious. It said angry. All while I was in there. It said Ed as I was in there.
You're like shaking.
It's terrifying in there. You'll feel
It's not
it.
making me any more excited.
No, as soon as you walk in, like you can feel a difference. So here's that. It's ready for you.
I don't like going second, but this sucks. Today, Annabelle is known to mess with electronics, possess people, and heighten negative emotion. Allegedly, there was even a case where a man disrespected Annabelle and on his way home crashed his motorcycle and died.
Good luck. Here we go, guys. Said malicious and angry.
Yeah, don't need the reminder again. Oh my god. Ooh, musty. Hello. Oh my god. All the Conjuring stuff. Ed and Lorraine Warren. Release and Shaken. Over there is Annabelle. We were told by a couple of our buddies who have seen Unholy. Oh my god. Unholy Cube. Multiple of our friends said that as soon as they looked at her, they got a pain in their chest. I'm gonna get my first impression on camera. I see it in my peripheral. Oh god, this is scary. Annabelle, I'm gonna look at you now. Oh my god, that's way bigger than I expected. Years and years of hearing about Annabelle. Holy fuck, and there's a doll right there too. Hello, Annabelle. Raggedy Ann doll puts a hex on 3. Annabelle, if you have anything to say, you can tell me through this device, or you can come up to this little red light and you can show that you're here.
Nee, dat ben wacht, kan je nog 21 minuutjes wachten en dan is dat klaar, dan ga ik mee.
Hè?
Als je nog 20 minuutjes kan wachten, dan ga ik mee.
Ja, maar het is maar, ik moet het thuis zijn.
Ik weet het, ik ga zo meteen mee. Please.
Het is maar, ik moet naar huis komen en dan krijg ik telefoon en papier met die jongens te gaan halen.
Ja, maar over 20 minuutjes is dat klaar.
Utmost respect. We just want some answers. We want to show the world. So if you want to tell your purpose or a message to everybody here that's watching, you can tonight. And thank you for allowing us in your museum. It's really crazy. Colby just said that this was going off a ton. And as soon as I turn around, it says unholy, but then nothing else.
I
Annabelle, if you
really
want to say
believe in those
anything,
kind
I
of
have
stuff,
this piece of
so
equipment, the
like I have a
right
real
here. You
big
can.
energy spread.
If not, it's okay. Oh my god! Oh my god! This is like, I think the Annabelle from the actual movie. They definitely had like a different Annabelle for the movie. Oh, and now it starts going off. What the fuck? It's almost like it didn't want me to look over there. It was like, you're looking at the wrong Annabelle. We know, it's you. We want to talk to you. I just want to know, do you want to talk to us tonight? We've heard you're the most famously haunted doll in the world. We want to give you the stage if you want to prove that to us tonight. If you want to tell us any message. I'm getting a feeling that Annabelle doesn't like me, which is really strange because I wasn't even going to bring this up, but I've just been feeling off today. I don't know. Just feels not very comfortable here. I guess that is a given. It's very weird. In comparison, if you said that that was like one of the most active things you've ever had for the obelisk, it said like 3 words. The one word before it stopped saying everything, unholy. The only word. And then it stops. For
And it says malicious right when I point the camera at her, too.
My name is Dan Rivera. I'm the senior lead investigator for NESPR, founded by Ed and Lorraine Warren. What's in here? There are attachments to these items. Not good. We believe that there are no human spirits that could attach to any of these objects.
So you're saying every single spirit that would be in this museum would have to be a non-human energy?
Non-human.
Do you believe that all these items, but more specifically Annabelle, is still dangerous to this day?
To this day?
Yeah.
Annabelle just told you. Annabelle, that doll over there. Just be respectful when you're in here and you're communicating with these items. Respect it because they're not going to respect you. For instance, the shadow doll. The shadow doll was created to place curses on your enemies. So a witch doctor created this doll, and what he would do is he would take a picture of this doll, put it in an envelope, seal it, and send it to the person he wants to be cursed.
Oh my god.
What will happen is he wrote a curse on the back of that photo. That person did not have to read that curse. As soon as they opened up that envelope, they took upon that curse. And it's known that this doll will stop your heart in the middle of the night in your dreams.
Oh my god.
It's only done by a witch doctor who knows the ritual of that curse. Thank God that could perform that.
We're chilling. Sounds good.
Oh, we both at the same time.
Like I was telling you guys before, once you start talking about these items,
A red pot on top of the shadow.
Yeah, there is like dead people, but they are sent to hell,
you're giving them that
and
attention. I
the devil
believe that they
himself
play
will
off each
try
Do you think they compete?
to
I think
make
that's what they're
other
doing. They're competing
people
for that attention.
communicate
This
with
is not a
those
joke. I mean, when I
and drag
say
them
these
into hell
artifacts
also.
are in here for a reason, they're in here for a reason. Our job is to educate the public that evil does exist.
Merci Molinex. Met Dual Easy Fry kook je snel, gezond en altijd lekker. Met Molinex wordt koken weer leuk. Oral B Ayo, un brossage 100% plus efficace qu'une brosse manuelle et des gencives mieux protégées.
Agitore nostrum in nomine Domini qui feci celum et terram. Domini exalteratione meam et clamor meus a te veniat. I command in the name of Jesus Christ, and I bind any spirits that are contained in these artifacts to stay where they are and to do no harm to these 2 young men. I forbid any interplay. I forbid any harm to be done to them, and I bind them in the name of the Father, the Son, and of the Holy Ghost. Amen.
you for doing that.
You're very welcome.
Father Bob.
All right, guys, before we do the Estes method with Annabelle's cage open, we did a secret investigation on Explore Club, so click down below. You're not going to want to miss it. It was absolutely insane. SamColby.com. Go check it out. To this day, the owners are the only ones who are allowed to touch Annabelle. And they're only able to hold her with welding gloves doused in holy water.
The equipment's probably going to go off while I'm talking about this sort of stuff.
Wow.
Speaking of,
These are gloves that I use when I handle the objects in this museum. But within these gloves, in each finger, it's a holy relic. These were blessed at St. Patrick's Cathedral. Wade had these made for me, for my protection, because I didn't have a good experience with Annabelle when I moved Annabelle originally. I've gotten into a car accident because of this doll. Not just one, it was quite a few. Every time I moved this doll, it was always an accident.
do you ever hear tapping on the glass? Because when we were over here, it sounded like something was
there
tapping.
is tapping, knocking in here when you least expect it.
Almost on cue.
We heard growls coming from on the second loft there.
Oh, wow.
You know, there was one time I heard, one time I heard the growls in front of the house. I don't know if that was coming from the museum. I made this case with 3 crosses on there that represents the Trinity, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Now, within the case itself, behind Annabelle, scribed into the walls, is the Lord's Prayer. Infused in the stain is holy water and holy oil. All that helps contain whatever is attached to Annabelle. But if I do open this case, it will only be open for like 5 to 10 minutes. It wants that identity.
Yeah.
You know, any of these objects in here, they want that identity. They want that power. It will play on your emotions. Sometimes it'll get you to go against each other. It wants to energize the environment.
You guys said this is a traveling case, so do you not even like take her? You don't even like take it out like when you travel?
No, it stays in this box.
Whoa.
When I actually start talking about protection or even mention the name of Jesus Christ,
Oh my God.
the devices to go off.
Wow. Here we go.
Oh my. Once in a lifetime opportunity.
All right, guys. It's time.
You got this.
Yeah.
You already got the Estes.
Everything's set up. We didn't want to waste any time that we had to be able to do this.
Annabelle, we come with the utmost respect, but if you want to tell us anything tonight, you can do so now.
At any point you feel threatened or anything like that, you know, don't hesitate to leave the museum for a little bit.
I don't like that my back is facing towards her. As soon as I put these on, I'm ready to start. Here we go.
All right.
Good luck.
All right.
In the end,
Annabelle, or any spirits here, you can speak through Colby to tell us a message or to talk with us. If there is anybody here that wants to speak with us, can you come and say hi? You can give us a name or give us any obvious sign that you'd like to speak with us tonight. Is there anybody here in the museum with
Hi,
us?
Zero. How are you?
200,000. Are you trying to scare us?
I don't.
Can you be more specific? Who is here with us right now? We would love to speak with Annabelle. If you're here, can you give us a sign?
Believe.
We full-heartedly believe. We came here to talk to you.
You have a plan? Like a question mark? Don't play around.
We're not going to. Our plan is just asking you to tell the world whatever your message is. We want to learn more about who you are. You like us?
Discussable. Yeah.
Yeah?
Your warmth?
Thank you. We'd love to speak with you. Earlier, you were talking
I'm
more
real good.
directly. Only? You're talking only, I guess, to Colby. Is there a reason for that?
Separation. Headlock.
Headlock.
See?
We were talking to Dan about, things that you do. You were talking about separation. Is that your plan?
Why do you want to separate them?
No companion.
I'm literally blood. No companion.
Use.
You don't want us to have a companion. Like, you want us to be alone. Is that correct?
Able to determine.
If we are alone, what are you able to do?
Come together. Please?
So you do want us together.
Who are we speaking to? In the name of Jesus Christ.
Girl.
What's your name?
Do you mean Annabelle?
I just heard laughter. Oh my
God. I'm literally finishing my sentences. What do you do to those that you get alone? What's your plan?
Master.
Master.
Kill.
God, has Annabelle ever like actually hurt or killed anybody? Car accidents?
The man on the motorcycle, the guy that came in here.
Yeah.
Oh!
And he was knocking on the glass and mocking Annabelle. When we left here with his girlfriend, she was on the back of the motorcycle. They got into an accident.
Sorry about it.
Oh my God, I have full body chills. You think you're invincible?
Bam.
How do we know that you're actually that powerful? How do we know you can actually kill someone?
wait.
Are you connected to any of the other dolls here? The shadow doll that's been going off all night.
Together, the music.
The music.
We were here last time.
No one wants
They
that.
wanted the shadow down and Annabelle together.
Together. Well, you visited us.
Wait.
What?
And it's so amazing. I've been dreaming of something. Starting out looking over me.
Cold.
Is there a gateway between the two of you?
Yeah, the ads. You remember my
We
sound, did
visited other
you?
dolls in the past before. They also said something about gateways. Do you know those other dolls? Are you connected in any other way to other haunted dolls?
Everybody against you.
What?
Throw them under.
Everybody
Yeah.
against you.
You do it.
Are there-
Talk to the people.
Are there multiple people talking with us right now?
Only one?
Oh my God.
Coasting.
How do we know that you're actually the demon Annabelle?
No heaven.
Dude. Okay. Well, bro. I have you ever heard anything like that?
Yeah.
What? Bro, I think you need to like step away for just 2 seconds. It was saying like some really, really insane things, and even like if it got you alone, it could like kill you.
Me?
Or kill someone, whoever got it alone. It threatens. And then it said like all these dolls are like connected.
So that made sense?
It made insane sense.
I was talking about that, how you're in a confined area here where this energy is just amplifying in here.
The reason why I pulled you out is literally was like, how do we know you're actually like a demonic energy? I'm trying to say like, hey, maybe it's like human energy or whatever, but no, it said no heaven. Literally what a goddamn demon would say. Genuinely freaky.
What we heard in Queen Mary, like when we first started investigating.
Yeah.
What's that mean? What do we do next?
I don't know, but I think we should take like a 2-minute break or something. I don't know. I'm still like shaking.
Me too.
You know, you can hear it or see it from other people, but being here and experiencing it yourself, it becomes real to you.
I don't know about you, but like, especially after seeing Robert, I don't want to do this. I'd rather just get the priest to come bless us one more time, do maybe like a deeper blessing, and then get out of here. Like, what else more do we figure out?
I think we deeply actually know that this is demonic. There's never been like as confirmed as right now that we're talking to a demon and it's answering.
We need to figure it out.
I'm just saying,
can we just go?
But like, I mean, this is the opportunity.
What else do you want to do?
I have one more idea.
Okay.
I'll show you just here. Let me go in there for 2 seconds and then I'll show you.
Okay.
I think this is like big.
Okay.
Het is nog 10 minuutjes.
Very curious to hear what Colby thinks of this plan. I don't think anyone's ever done anything like this before.
What were you doing in there?
I'm gonna show you this. Okay, so a Polaroid, right?
Yeah.
Check this out. So I took a Polaroid of Annabelle.
Okay.
Which is sick, so we can use that for our next investigation.
Okay.
It's gonna take a few minutes. So I was thinking for the final investigation, we do something like a trigger event never done before. So when we went to Peggy's, ask for permission.
Yeah.
So, what was that?
What?
I don't know. It's like a massive like crash or some shit. Did you not hear the?
No.
Okay. I don't know.
What?
Something just hit my back.
Huh? Wait, what's happening?
I don't know. I've never felt anything like that.
As you're talking about Robert and Peggy.
That actually is really scary. Cause dude, look at these. So I took a picture of both of them.
Wait, you took a picture of Robert?
I took a picture of both of the dolls, and now we have a collection that I don't know if anybody else has. 3 in-person Polaroids of the 3 most haunted dolls. But what's really cool, and I figured would be an awesome offering to make this even crazier, is you know those those dolls that we had on the React channel that we got made specifically for us. The voodoo dolls of us.
The ones with our faces?
The ones with their faces on it. I'm like shaking talking about this because this is so cool. It hasn't developed yet, but I placed these voodoo dolls next to Annabelle for the final photo. This could be like the single most paranormal event in history. I know they said not to do anything like too like crazy or whatever.
You don't think that's too crazy?
I mean, it's
like you took a picture of Robert. That was like the number one thing he said not to do.
But like, we apologized. Or you apologized.
I apologized, but like, when did you do it? Did you do it after the apology?
Or I just did it on the way out.
Well, then he said you had to be sincere and to wait, remember?
Wait on the apology?
In the Estes method, he was just like, you need to have good intentions from now on and throughout.
Again, I think the intention is to bring Robert's energy to Annabelle and see how they all mesh. Like the three.
You don't think this is like going too far? Because like, let's just go in the car and talk. Okay, do you not realize how dangerous this is? Because again, you took a picture of Robert.
Yeah, I want you to know I didn't involve you, and I made sure that like you said your apologies and sorries and stuff before I did it. I just think that genuinely this is like one of the coolest things, and this is a once in a life opportunity.
I get that. Like, it's cool for the video and stuff, but I don't understand why you're not telling me about when you go off and do these things.
I mean, well, truthfully, mainly just because of the Robert thing, I figured you'd say, like, no. But I feel like we did it safe, and you did your apology, and I made sure to, like, not involve you in that. But think about it. Especially, like, for the video, this is insane.
Yeah.
This is, like, massive.
I mean, I get that.
This could be the biggest paranormal event in history.
I get that. And yes, I would have said no, but like, the point is that you're still just doing this behind my back. Like, you did this at the Conjuring house. We had a conversation literally a year ago about this, and you've done it countless of other times. It feels like it's not even like us doing this anymore on this channel. It's like you're just going behind my back, not telling me anything, and just trying to figure this out for yourself.
Well, I'm trying to do this because that's the point of the channel.
Yeah.
The reason we started. You know? Queen Mary? I still think about that all the time.
I understand that. I get that. But like, when it involves putting your best friend in danger, like taking a picture of Robert, like, why don't you just tell me these things? Like, we can figure this out together. I don't understand.
We were talking about this today, not to get like super personal on you guys, but you know, more than anybody, I need this. Especially after what happened like last year.
Yeah, I understand.
I know. Like that one, it's the point of the goddamn channel. Second, this is an opportunity that I feel like could prove it to me. Like, I feel like I need this, but I also think like the world needs this.
But dude, like you said, the world doesn't need this. Like, you are the one that thinks you need this, but it doesn't mean that you have to drag me into it. And like, I don't want to be put in danger for that. Like, it's a selfish thing to do.
Isn't this what we want? Like, to prove things like this to the world?
I think it's what you want. I think you just want to prove it to yourself. It doesn't even feel like we always talk about Sam and Colby versus the world, but right now it seems like it's Sam versus himself. It's like a deeper personal issue, and I just don't understand like why you don't drag me in and just like let me help.
You know why. You know why. We're on different sides of this coin, man. You believe. You've always believed. For some reason, no matter what we get, I can't fucking accept it. I can't.
Met een Philips Latte Go betekent gezelligheid koffietijd. En altijd het juiste moment voor heerlijke koffie.
Brouwsmart IPL, 's werelds eerste slimme IPL die leert. Voor 1,5 jaar lang een gladde huid.
We talked for a little while, and that got a little personal, and I'm not trying to put my personal life on YouTube. Sometimes it mixes. In that personal struggle, which I've been going through for a little while now, I took it too far. And I've apologized to Colby, but I just want to also publicly apologize to you. I now realize that I need to deal with these problems myself and not bring you into it.
It's fine. It's okay.
I want to also apologize to you guys watching. I don't want to set a bad example. I don't want to be that guy that pushes the bar to where it puts other people that I love in danger. So I'm sorry. It is something I'm working on and something that I feel like a lot of people go through, but that's no excuse. You shouldn't be disrespectful to anything of this world, and definitely should not try to put anybody in danger because of it. So I'm sorry. It's okay. We talked about this, and just because that already happened and I took the picture and everything has been, and I think in order to make sure we are safe, we are going to ask the priest to bless us, and we are going to end our investigation here. It is just not worth it. Maybe another time we'll come see Annabelle, but it is just not worth pushing it any further.
It said separation.
Okay, guys, that's it. Now I'm going off live. I have to go to the shop, and then we will see. I'll probably go live again. So yeah. Okay, bye bye.